back to another episode of All the Mods. Okay, let's jump right back out here. Now I did quite a bit. Let me see here. Alright, I did quite a bit off camera until I kind of ran out of things. I don't want to do too much off camera. I want to do some of it on so you can see what I'm doing. But as you can see, I made some aluminum brass in here. I took everything that I could find and I made aluminum brass, and that allows me to make these casts. Okay, so I went ahead and I made the tables. The good thing about this is I can click on the crafting station, and then I can go to any of these stations right here, just from one. I don't have to get out of it, come down and go into it and all that. But yeah, the aluminum brass, I know you can do it with gold now, but I find, I don't know, I guess I'm just used to aluminum brass from the old days. So that's what I use. I go down and I find an aluminum. Which brings me to an interesting point. I got a question today on the aluminum and the bauxite. Let me jump in. I don't want to go into the house because when I start looking things up and all, it tends to turn nighttime, and next thing I know, I got baddies all around me, and I don't even know it because I'm in the menu. But anyway, let's go in here and go to bauxite. The bauxite ore, Tech Reborn, is having difficulty getting the bauxite smelting. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So basically, there is no way to smelt the Tech Reborn bauxite ore. You have to smash it with a hammer and turn it into bauxite dust. You can also do like a pulverizer, and you have a chance of aluminum dust or getting aluminum from bauxite. There's a chance on that. Tectonic Initiator is a same thing again. You get a 10% chance. And then there's other stuff in here on a grinder. It says that it'll change it to aluminum, but it also changes it to bauxite. So yeah, once again, there's a chance, so, and I'm not all that lucky. So I really don't do this that much. Now, one of the things with Tech Reborn is I have an issue with putting it in the smelter. The aluminum dust works fine when I put it in, but when I take, let me go back here so I can show you, when I take this and change it into ore, hold on, boom, casting, the aluminum ingot, I have a problem getting that back into the smelter. I don't know why, but I don't use bauxite that much. Typically, I can find aluminum fairly easy when I need to. I don't think, right now I don't have any extra, because what I did was I went down and I mined exactly what I needed. Yeah, I mean, bauxite is everywhere, but let me go back down here, and I probably won't be able to find it right now. Actually, I'll show that more. I'll get more when I make my tools and everything, and I go down and I actually start mining. But I don't know. I think like aluminum is harder to find in the mines and all, just regular aluminum. But I don't know. I don't really use bauxite that much because it's a rarity that, I don't do it that much. I mean, I can smash it with a hammer and change it over real easy to dust, and then take the dust and put it into the machine. And then you get like aluminum dust, a small pile of titanium, you get hydrogen cell, and a compressed air cell out of this one deal, And I mean, look, it takes 12 bauxite to give you 8 aluminum dust. By the time you go through all that and then make all the machines, you might as well just go down and mine for the crap, you know. But anyway, I hope that answers your question. Yes, I do have issues with smelting it, but there are ways to do it. You can do it from the dust. I never have a problem from the dust. The dust goes right in with no issue. The ingots have an issue. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a glitch or something. I have no idea. But I just don't use it as much as just regular aluminum, and I don't really need aluminum too much. And most of the stuff that I do does not take aluminum or just aluminum. And when I do, I have to make sure that nothing's in there, because the aluminum brass is aluminum and copper mixed together, and it makes the molted aluminum brass. So, and if I don't need that much, I mean, basically that'll get me through making some of the casts. I will have to go and find others. But anyway, I digress. Okay, let's get in here. I'll go ahead and sleep. Another thing I have issues with, I've been having this quite a bit, why I keep the bed away from the wall, is I get stuck in bed sometimes. And now it's been doing it even with it away from the wall. So if it happens, I'll pause the thing and reload it. I have to go all the way out and then reload the game. So I'll pause the recording and reload so nothing is missed. Okay. So what I need to do is, first, I want to come down here and look at this. This is the tool station, and what I want to do is make a tool forge. There we go. Alright, so we can do it with iron. Where in the hell's the iron? There you go. I need 4 blocks of iron and 3 blocks of seared stone. Whoops. Yes, I do have it. There we go. And iron. Okay, so 3 blocks. I'll have to take all of this, because you can double it in here. So 9 would be 18. I don't really have to make all of this, but I will, just because. I'm going to need iron anyway. I'm going to make a basic tool out of iron and copper. To start out with, that's some of the best tools that you can kind of make early on. And but anyway, let's now with the tool forge, I know that I'm going to need, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hammer, and the hammer is the best tool for mining, the best thing I've ever found for mining. So what I'm going to need is a tough tool rod. I'll need a tough binding, and I'll need a hammerhead. And I'm not sure, I don't think I need the large plate for the hammer, but I'll go ahead and make one anyway, because I will need it definitely for some of these other things. Also, a good thing to make when you can, as quickly as you can, is the let me go. I can't even pull it up yet. All right, let me switch this over, and I want at least 1 block. I'm going to need 4 blocks coming out, and then I'm going to need well, that gave me 4 blocks. Wow. Okay. All right. Never mind. So I'll have enough to do that, but I don't have enough to build my stuff. Oh, and let me see. I also need let me go collect some run mine. I need some stone. I think I do have some in my chest, but again, it's just as easy coming over here. Oh, and I found a lot of marble, a crap ton of marble. So I started prettying this up. This is going to be my entrance into the mines. Yeah, I started prettying that up. I'll finish that off, later on. Let's see, what do I need? I need stone. That's what I need. Okay, not sure what that sound was, but it kind of scared me there for a second. Okay, so the stone is a good way to get your initial stuff that you're going to make out of the smeltery. Oh, I'm hungry. That's why. I was wondering why I wasn't running anymore. Okay, so let's see here. Do I have any food out here yet? I got seeds. Yeah, I also put all this on here so I know what the hell I got. Wood, marble. I don't have... Yeah, I did have some stone. Let me go see if I can find some food. I'm definitely going to have to make a farm here real soon so I can start farming some stuff. Alright, let me pull that out, get that cooking up, and I'll pull out some apples for now. There we go, eat them up. I like how when you're trying to eat, it punches the door. Okay, so now we come over here and we put our stuff in here. Now we're not going to be able to make this yet, and I mean actually I could probably, once I get the forge made, I can probably make a stone one. I don't know how good it'd be. Never made one before. Why aren't you? Why? What the hell? Is it because I don't have a forge yet? Oh, I don't have enough. That's why. Alright, never mind. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make what I can up right now. Which that's all I can right now. Let me grab some stone out of my chest. Oops, that's the wrong one. Grab a block of 64. That should be well more than enough. Alright, now I make the head. There we go. Don't make the mistake of shift clicking, because then you're going to make like a crap ton of whatever you have in there. I've done that once, and that's all it takes is one time to doing that, and you'll never do it again. It'll fill your inventory with junk, and then you can't do anything with the junk. Alright, so let's get that out, and here in a little while I'll probably make another thing, a basin. Alright, what the hell? Oh, never mind. Jesus Christ. I'm stupid. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So, yeah, nope. I have to make another basin and another faucet, and I'll put it right here. That way I can do 2 blocks at one time. Saves time. It really does. Okay, so now I can bring... Nope, not these. These here will go right in this chest here. Now, I really don't need these anymore because I'm going to be making the cast out of the aluminum brass, and I'll have those. But there are some times, I guess, when you do need them. I don't know. But anyway, alright, so that's ready. Now pour that. And the reason I use stone is because you lose it. It burns up whatever you put in there. It does not matter if it's iron or steel or gold. It doesn't matter. It'll burn it right up. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so now I got that, and what did I need? I need a tool station, which you can take right from here. Why do you need a normal tool station when you're making a tool forge? The answer is you don't. Okay, so I'll take the seared brick. Yep, I made 4 of those, and crap hole. There we go. There we go. Alright. I swear I know what I'm doing. Okay. There's that, and we got one more. There we go. Let's see how much we have left. One block. Plenty. Alright, so now what this will do is it'll give me enough to make, get on there. Yeah, there we go. Make the hammer. Okay, so the hammer is really good. A starting tool. Now I made up all the iron, so unfortunately I'm going to have to make it all out of copper. So most of it out of copper. I mean, some of it is just wood, and I'll make a, where are you at? There you are. Okay, so I'll take this, and I need a couple blocks of wood here. Stone and wood. Alright, there we go. Should be enough. And I'll make the tool rod out of wood. Alright, and this gives me ecological, and I'll show you what all that means here in a minute, in a couple minutes. And then the copper, I need, let me see. Alright, so I do need these and not this. Alright, so I had that mixed up, but at least I made it, you know. So the casts themselves, I'll throw right into this one, the one I don't need. And this is the one I'll grab out of when I start needing some other stuff. Alright, so I need 8, and 8 is 16. Stop jumping, man. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, and that'll give me 16 copper. There we go. Take that back. Well, actually, I need 8 more, so I need 4. And remember, it doubles your ore in here. So 4 will give you 8, 2 will give you 4, blah, blah, blah. You remember basic math. Okay. Back in here and sleep. And I think days are going a little quicker for some reason. I mean, this is the second time I slept, and I'm not at my 20-minute mark, so yeah. But anyway, alright, so bring that down to the bottom. So that's what we're pouring out. I need 2 of these, and they set really quick. As you can see, though, it needs a lot of millibuckets. But as long as you do your math correctly, you should have more than enough in there to do what you need. Now, with there we go. Where's my other book? That is the question. What do I do with it? There it is. Okay. So in here, let's go back, and we'll go to tool material, and we're making wood handle, ecological. So it's renewable resource. So good they regenerate by themselves. So this will actually heal itself. The tool will start healing itself. And then, whoops, I went too far back. I got to use all copper for the head and the extras. So that gives you well established. So that gives you XP. So if I was able to use iron, where you at, iron? There you are. It would give me magnetic. So that way, when you're busting stuff, it automatically pulls it to you. And that's really handy, especially like when you're digging, looking down into a place where, you know, if you break that block, it goes down into a cavern or something, because it'll actually pull it right back up to you. You know, it makes it really nice. Alright, so now all we got left is the head. And so what we'll do is later on, instead of making a whole new tool, when we can upgrade to whatever stuff that we want, like I would probably want, let's see, mining is up to diamond, where copper is up to iron. And durability is only 210. So and this is 204, but that's, you know, I want to be able to get higher up. Mining speed is 6, attack is 4. Mining speed is 5.3, attack is 3. So an iron head will be a lot better than give me my ingot. There we go. Be a lot better than a copper head, but we have to start with something, right? There is the hammer. You can name it. So what I'll name this one is Bust the Rock. Alright, and every time you put this thing in here, whether it be to repair it or upgrade it or anything else, you can always name it something else. So you're never stuck with that name. You know, you can come up with the dumbest name and then realize that it's stupid as hell later on. Like, you know, Bust the Rock, that's dumb. But anyway, then I can change it, you know, later on. I don't need to keep that name. Just in case you didn't know that. So let me go down here real quick and I'll show you exactly. Oh my God. Stop. There we go. Ha. So what this does. Ow. I think that's aluminum right there. What this does is it busts a 9 block. Where in the hell you at, zombie? I hear you. It busts a 9 block out. So it'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of this, or you put it on the floor to bust 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. You can also do it where, you know, like this here would only take 6 or something like this. So this would take 9 going this way, but this would only take these 6. If that makes any sense. And you'll see me doing this stuff more and more as I go through the game. But let me go down here. I need to find more iron. As I said, a lot of marble. And I'm not even done. I mean, this is just what I carved out to make that up top. But there's a lot more. I mean, the more I looked around, the more I ran into marble. I think iron was a little tough to find. Let me get up here. Now, if I had iron head on there, it would have pulled that right to me. And I'm not going down there after it. I got a little bit here. Oh, there's iron. Okay. Let me get in here, and I'll break this down. And basic Minecraft, guys, don't stand on the block you're mining. That can be a disastrous choice. Okay, so that was it. I only had 4 blocks of iron sitting there, huh? Okay, so what I'll have to do is I'll come back down and mine some more some other time off camera and get that going. And I'll just get a bunch of stuff, and then we'll start looking at some of the other things. Now, we got the smeltery up and running, and what that does, like I said before, it doubles your ore. There are ways to triple and sometimes quadruple your ore too, but I really don't get into all that. It's a lot of machines and stuff like that. It's just, sometimes it's irritating. But this works well. This is a good first end game, you know, beginning game thing to make. And as you can see, it wasn't that hard. You know, you got clay, which is readily available, sand, which is everywhere, and gravel, which just fell down there just by hitting the block. You know, you put all that together and you make these seared bricks, and you just go to town, make it as big as you want. You know, I'll probably do like a couple more layers on top of this thing before it's all said and done, and I'll be able to smelt up 64 blocks at a time. You know, just throw the whole stack in there, no big deal. But beginning game, you can't beat it. And the tools and the things that you can make in here, like the crossbow, very overpowered. you know, I on my other game, I headshot these things, and they die with one shot. There's a couple, like a witch, that it takes two shots to kill them. I guess because she has like potions or whatever. Um, but she's the only thing that I found so far that won't die after just one hit. Creepers, everything, just one hit, one shot, done. Um, but yeah, and really, I guess later on, to me, you can upgrade all this stuff, and you know, you can do all kinds of things with it. It's so powerful to use some of these things. The swords, the weapons, everything. It just works, you know. But anyway, I mean, you can upgrade these too. There's ways of doing that. I'm playing around with something on my other game now to kind of figure it out. It's the first time I've used it. But it allows you to upgrade. You use your tools, your normal tools, and they upgrade. So, and this is the one that I can easily repair. So, you know, I'm kind of working on these and trying to figure them out, you know, see what it does. But yeah, I'll let you know later on how it does, and I'll use it in here too once I figure out all the ins and outs of it. Not that it matters, because I don't know everything about everything, that's for damn sure. But yeah, anyway, I'm just kind of playing around and having fun, and so next time I'll get more into mining. I should have more than enough ore to make all the different tools and weapons and stuff that I need. I'll get the armory down so I can make all the armor and stop using the crap stuff that falls off of zombies and skeletons. And so then we'd be nice and powerful, and then we can go exploring and do different things and get into different aspects of the game. So yeah, so until next time. I hope I answered your question on that. If I have problems, yes, I do have problems. So that's one reason, you know, I don't use it. You know, I don't get into bauxite that much. It's fairly easy. You break it down into dust, and you take the dust, and you got to use the machines and stuff like that. And it's just so many things that you got to make. But once everything's made, it's fine. You know, it works out pretty good. But anyway, until next time, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.